It's the middle of the Townsville event season. Welcome on the ranch. Brought to you by Malones. It's episode 206, and we are in the middle of the Townsville event season. The show has come and gone. The V8s are in town, or the supercars, or whatever you want to call them. I think it's been NAIDOC week. I don't think NAFA's here anymore. I don't know if that went to Cairns.
NAFA's still here, but the Chamber Music went to Cairns.
Did it though? I thought it might have come back.
No. I think it's here this year, and next year it's going to Cairns.
Yeah, okay.
Something like that. But we lost it. We lost the Chamber Music, fellas.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm not into it, but for the people that are, that's unfortunate.
Billy's upset. He wanted to see some Mozart and Tchaikovsky.
Yeah, I'm devastated.
It's also the middle of school holidays, which for you guys probably means jack shit, except less cars on the road.
I honestly have no idea when it is, so I just do 40 through every school zone, and then people get pissed at me.
Safer bet.
And I'm like, what do you want me to do? I don't have kids.
The lights should flash when it's
Some
school
do,
time.
but not all of them.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, how am I meant to know?
Yeah, it's if you don't know, you don't know.
But people get real aggro.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not risking a fine, so you can. Anyway, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm Bob. You can find me on Twitter
It's tough not having kids.
or
Feel sorry
X
for me.
or Blue Sky or Mastodon.
What's the other? There's a new one coming out actually.
Truth so no, that's the one I don't have.
No, Pete's on that.
I have seen some posts from that though, and it's hilarious. The other voices you hear, Mogan. We've just changed the name. Mogan Holmes, our ones.
I'll run with it, and I'd like to thank the Showman's Guild of Australia for A, lightening the load of my pocket,
Yes.
and B, I think I'll put half of your kids through school this weekend. So don't come back for a year and ask for any more money, especially the House of Mirrors guy. Shout out to you. You have done very well, my friend.
There's a joke there about having kids half the time, probably, for showies. Anyway, at the end of the table
Did you hear about how Father's Day is the busiest day of the year for me? I'm all
you?
I'm all over town.
Yeah.
Sorry, Billy.
Just too far. TMI. Billy's here.
Yes, I'm here.
He is. Who isn't here? It's
Pistol.
Pistol Pete.
Again. Is this 2 in a row?
No,
Two
he
in
was
2
here-
weeks.
He was here last week. It was the week before he had a bit of an illness.
I heard a nasty rumor about our friend Pistol.
Oh, just one?
Yeah, I heard he was setting up the House of Mirrors in Ingham. He's found I wouldn't say it's a scam, it's a scheme.
You know, it's only an hour's drive and we could go to the Ingham show.
You know what? Not a bad idea. I wouldn't mind visiting my friend at the House of Mirrors. I'll get my $40 back.
Just holding him over a
That was
bridge or something.
I'll put him in the duck, in the duck pond where you pull the net.
Bit of
I'll
extortion.
dunk him in the duck pond.
It's not extortion, it's water torture.
Seriously, someone needs to investigate that fella.
There
It
needs to be an
It is
investigation.
a grade A level con, that is.
Yeah, it probably is.
Take him down to Tydo.
Yeah, Tydo Wetlands.
Yeah.
We'll go
There's some bodies in that park, I'm
sightseeing
sure.
together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't mess with the family. If you know what I'm
especially
saying.
up there.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, I'm walking here. That's my New Jersey mafia accent.
Fantastic.
Hey, I'm walking here.
On the ranchnq.myshopify.com, you can't get these there.
No,
You can get those,
you get a flat cap.
a flat cap or a pannikin. I'm
Can
gonna
we call them
I'm
a
gonna have to make a
cap?
purchase. I can't find my flat cap.
Oh, I'll sell you one. I'll sell you one. 60.
Hey, settle down. Patreon.com and look for On the Ranch. 45 minutes odd of extra chatter this week. We deep dived. Deep dive.
We investigated the show.
It was a deep dive.
It was a deep dive into the
that's-
Showman's Guild.
Yes.
How good friends.
Or certainly how much of a interesting
Interesting set of people.
business plan, business
Yes.
model that they have.
Yeah, it's a model.
It's a model.
It's a model.
Yeah.
We need to get who's that guy who does all the big investigative journalists? Nick McKenzie.
Who's Nick McKenzie?
He's the deep cover investigative reporter. He did the Ben Robert Smith case. He's the one who does all the big explosive.
Does he do 60 Minutes?
I think he's like a 60 Minutes operator.
Okay.
We need to get him on the SGA.
You know, I've not watched 60 Minutes
Tick,
for,
tick, 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 tick,
yeah,
tick.
I don't know, 20 years?
I don't watch free to air.
Is it still on?
I
Yeah,
actually,
it's definitely still on.
Is it? Okay.
I think it is.
Ever since
But I honestly, I don't know.
ever since Plastic Hair left, I don't think I've seen
Liz
it.
Hayes?
No, male.
Gerard Woolley?
No. I don't
Anton
know.
Woolley?
Remember the name?
Woolley. Oh, Woolley. Charles Woolley. Charles Woolley. My friend
Woolley.
Charles Woolley.
Yeah.
I don't know who plastic hair. Oh, hang on.
You'll know it.
No, he passed away a while ago.
no, Eric-
George Negus.
No, not him.
Oh, Ray Martin.
Ray Martin.
Yeah, Ray Martin. Yeah, Ray
I was
Martin.
going to say Eric Banner did a great
Eric
impression
Banner,
of him
it was, yes.
on Full Frontal.
While we're speaking of celebrities in the media,
Mike Munro.
rest in peace to
Yes.
Peter Russell Clark.
Oh, and
And I don't know.
Julian
anyone else.
McMahon.
Oh, yeah, him too.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
also Peter Russell Clark.
Peter Russell Clark, come and get it, come and get it.
He
Peter Russell Clark,
He's got
come
no
and
idea.
get it.
Have you seen
come
the
and get
outtakes
it.
from his shows?
Oh yeah, he's one of the best swearers in the world.
Brilliant.
Yes,
Absolutely brilliant. He was like almost a children's entertainer, I guess.
He was the first-
Almost Australia's Rolf. I don't want to say Rolf Harris.
Oh, don't go there.
Oh,
Don't go there. He was a
'Cause-
cook, wasn't he like the first celebrity chef?
That's more
He
accurate.
was a chef, wasn't he?
I think he started as a chef, but he did a lot of other presenting as well.
what was his
Yeah,
name
right.
again?
Peter Russell Clark.
Yeah. Where's the cheese?
Where's the
That
cheese?
used to be one of his catchphrases.
Peter Russell Clark.
There he is.
Yeah, Peter Russell
Oh,
Clark.
I've
What a
seen-
legend.
I've seen
chef.
him in. I've seen him in
Restaurateur.
something before.
Cartoonist,
Illustrator, artist, cartoonist,
Wow, he did it
TV
all.
presenter.
So
he was Bob Ross.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was a showing Bob Ross.
Australia's Bob Ross, but chef.
Chef-
Bob
chef.
Ross was a painter.
Gardener,
I don't know. who
all
Bob
round
Ross is.
good guy.
I
Until
don't know who
we,
Bob Ross is either.
he's the guy who does all the landscapes over in America. You see, he's got the big hair. No, that's okay. That's okay.
Anyway,
Doesn't matter.
anyway,
Shout out to Peter Russell
you
Clark.
know you're
were
getting
good.
old when all your
Oh, I've seen that.
You would've
guy
seen the
before.
memes. You would've seen the memes.
You've seen the memes.
I only know him from a meme.
yeah millennials these days only know people from memes.
Tell you what, this generation these
and
days.
they wouldn't have ever had Peter Russell Clark in a meme.
No, I don't think he was ever meme worthy unless you saw the video of him dropping 15
Oh, he was
F
me-
and C bombs.
He was meme worthy.
Yeah.
If he was on these days,
Oh yeah,
he'd be as popular as Bob Ross in
Probably.
terms of meme
yeah,
culture,
probably.
for sure.
When you get home, Billy, dial up your old YouTube and look up Peter Russell Clark blooper outtakes.
You know how we've talked about like ABC TV, we'd come home and watch cartoons, and then in between the cartoons was like Roger Ramjet and all
Yeah.
these other little
Yeah,
mini
yeah, yeah.
cartoons. He also had little segments in between other shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, righto.
Little 5-minute,
Yeah.
this is how you make cheese on crackers type of thing.
Where's the cheese?
Where's the cheese?
Where's the
Was
cheese?
was he like what you were saying? If he was a good swearer, was
In
he a
the-
bit like the 18th?
Famous video
So
of him.
recently,
dropping it.
So-
outtakes have come out of him,
Mm.
bloopers, like a blooper reel,
Yeah, right.
where like he stuffed up his lines and he goes
lets it
full on.
go.
Was he like the 12th man in a way?
Oh, nah, not really.
Just
Not
very
really.
F and C's and yeah.
But funny. Like,
Yeah.
Like not nasty or anything.
No, in a good way.
Just taking the piss out of himself, and he was hilarious.
Yeah.
and as far as we know, one of the genuine all-time good guys. Nothing bad's come out yet.
Nothing bad has come out about him.
Yes.
And I hope it doesn't.
I hope it doesn't, because all our childhood heroes have all gone down the toilet.
Most of them.
Pretty much all of them.
There's the few immortals that everybody still loves.
Not many.
Like Keanu Reeves.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about like Don Burke's gone, the Hey
Yeah.
Dad guy's gone,
Yeah.
Ralph Harris gone.
Well, a long time ago.
Like a lot of these,
Oh, wow.
you know, we're not good. We're a lot of strikeouts.
Nothing here I can wobble board.
Yes,
Like-
a lot of strikeouts.
Bill Cosby.
Cosby, yes,
Sure. Yeah.
Like most
One
of
of
the
the first.
people we
One of the
grew
first.
up with,
One of the first to go down.
Yeah.
no good. So speaking of going down, Diddy got away with it. Can you believe that? Diddy, all we've heard is 6 months. This is way off kilter on a pod, but we've had 6 months of all the stuff he's done
Yeah.
and basically not guilty. Isn't that amazing?
But because he had sex parties.
Yeah, which
Big deal.
not super illegal.
As long
It's
as,
not super.
as long as everyone was over age and consenting.
I mean, oil sales went back up. Oil share price went up. He's back
With
into
baby
it.
oil.
It's
Yeah.
okay. It's not unlike, okay, so that was his thing. So you remember, Louis C.K., the
Oh
comedian.
yeah. He had a thing.
He has made it, he's come
Hmm.
back out and he's normal again. Okay, accepted again.
Accepted,
Because
yeah.
Everyone knows his thing.
Yeah, it's
And
his thing.
That's one of his jokes is everyone knows his thing. So
This is my thing.
He don't know, not familiar. Billy's not familiar with the Louis C.K.
Nah.
So he's a stand-up comedian.
I want to see how you explain his thing. How you going to explain his thing?
His thing was that he liked to pleasure himself in front of other people.
Oh, he's a cuck.
He liked people to watch him.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Like an
It's-
exhibitionist, I guess.
Yeah, I get you.
Just a solo artist.
So, but one-on-one.
I mean, he's a stand-up. He's a one-man band.
But his joke now is everyone knows his thing
Yeah, that's my thing.
and it's embarrassing as hell. But
That's my thing.
okay, everyone's got a thing, but everyone just happens to know what his is.
Yeah.
Right.
And his advice to people is if you're going to ask if you can masturbate in front of somebody, then go, are you sure?
Yeah. Just double check.
Because apparently people would say yes, but they felt pressured because he was the popular celebrity and
Right.
they would get him up in.
Yeah, right. So
It's
he'd be
probably
like,
how Harvey Weinstein got out of a lot of things too.
Yeah.
And did he?
Did he? Anyway, so Diddy, now he's out. If he's listening,
And a
I
certain,
don't even know where to go about.
and a certain,
he'd be going after 50 Cent, wouldn't he?
and a certain
Oh, 50 Cent. Yeah, well, that's a good beef.
two-time US president.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, share, and subscribe. Bang, bang, bang. I'm just
So-
going to just rip that out quickly
Yep. Yeah, yep.
straight after the Diddy conversation.
Tell one more friend about our podcast.
Tell two more.
Chuck it on your Facebook. Share on your Facebook.
Yeah, share and share alike.
Tell your loved ones. Tell your non-loved ones.
Tell
If
your
you-
enemies.
If you're doing a freak off, tell your friends in the freak off party.
If you're having a Diddy party,
If you're having a Diddy party,
just put an on the ranch sticker on your bottle of oil.
play it in the background. Just a little bit of
Wouldn't that be sexy?
that's sexy. You got a voice for it, Rob. You do have a voice for it.
Only when it's this
I
close.
don't.
Only
I'm very
when it's
nasally.
this close to a microphone. Oi,
Or when you're
jeez,
recovering from the flu.
popping off down there.
Yeah,
That's all.
it's doing it for me.
Oh, Billy C.K. over there.
Billy C.
Yeah. Ask next time, Rob.
Billy. The postman. We don't have a speak pipe, but if you want to leave a speak pipe, it's speakpipe.com/on
Please speak, Papa.
the ranch.
I love speak pipes.
That's the best way to get a message to us because it gives us a minute to have a drink and
Yeah, it's fantastic.
we play your voice.
It's your voice.
Everyone wants to hear your voice.
Yeah, we want to hear your voice. We want your voice asking your question.
We don't like to hear our own voice.
I hear enough of Rob every day. I don't need to hear any more of him.
I kind of like the sound of my voice at the moment. I'm still recovering.
Yeah, that's
And
a good. That's a good
It's
phase.
got that little bit of croakiness
Just
in
a
it-
little
in it.
It's a bit hoarse.
I tell you
Yeah,
what,
it's a good
it helps in certain situations. Let's
bet.
just say that.
I
I'll leave it right there.
I bet.
If you're having your own Diddy party.
We need to get you home ASAP.
Izzy Vale has left us another message. Appreciate the shout out, boys. Do you blokes know much about Xavier Kerisk?
Oh, X.
Meant to be, here's another X. He's meant to be our next hooker, apparently. Not anymore.
Okay,
So
good
this
choice.
was 5 days ago. This was submitted, and
This
since
didn't age well.
Since then, we have signed.
Whoops.
Signed one, Reed Marnie. So
Whoops.
only young and came through with Purdue at school. I think he's injured at the moment. And also, do you think Big JT will retire a year early once he hits 300 games next year? That is actually a pretty good question.
Yeah, good call.
On the first one, as mentioned, I don't think we're going to blood a new young hooker just yet. Reed Marnie is now signed. This is okay. So this comment was 5 days ago.
4 days ago, you got signed, right?
Reed Marnie was signed about 4 days ago. However, we did hear it. We actually
We got the inside word
we got a
about.
bit inside word.
I'd say a good 3 or 4 days before our
Yeah.
friends. We unfortunately
At
couldn't
least 3.
leak it to you guys.
We also did hear of it. I don't know if you guys saw that. There was a bit of chatter from one of our inside sources that he was being spoken to
Hmm.
a few weeks ago. Actually,
Oh.
probably a month or two ago now.
Yeah,
as well
I've
as a
seen that.
couple others whose names I'm not going to mention because this one has come through. So I don't know if the other
Yeah.
names are still on the cards.
This is a known reliable source.
Yeah, one of our. We won't say
One of the
who.
best. One of the best.
But yeah, anyway, look, Xavier Kerisk could be like our backup hooker, maybe.
Well, like Chad came in and kind of showed everyone the ropes. So maybe Xavier comes in, learns under Reed.
Yeah, I think
The money.
I think Reed's going to be like the
Me and Reed Mahoney.
money man, the Reed Marnie.
Reed Mahoney.
I say Marnie.
Yeah, it's money.
You like Mahoney?
I'm just making fun of the way I say names
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
in the run sheet.
Now, the other one, will Big JT retire a year early once he hits 300 games next year? On the cards. I don't know if he's going to hit 300 games. How many has he missed?
He's struggling.
I'm getting a little cynical and I'm starting to buy into what you're selling.
I've been trying to sell this for a while.
It's
He's done well. He got us a premiership. Like, JT too. JT squared. Hero of a club.
He is
Hall of
big
Fame
enough
of
to
a
be
club.
squared.
But I think maybe we need to look at moving on a bit and saving some Muller.
if you freed up that $1 million a year,
It's a lot of money.
you could pick up some other good forwards.
You could go to a Townsville show with
And
money.
that is good. There's one ride.
Yeah.
And we are short in forward stocks.
Yeah, we need a big big papa kind of fella.
How good would that be, Big Papa?
I'll
up
get
here?
Big Papa Lee
I
up here.
believe he's being shopped.
I think after a year, I think he's ready to go, isn't he?
Well, I'm not too sure.
I'd sign him today.
I think he's been told he can talk to other clubs.
Yeah, look, I'd sign him.
You've-
I'd say, hey, JT, love you, but we got this big
Just a year
big
or
fella
two,
down
big
here.
papa. Like he's
Big
got
papa.
the heart. He's playing Origin tomorrow night.
He's a heart and soul of Raiders.
Of the Raiders. Yeah. I can't see him leaving.
We're not trying to ship out Tamalolo. I've been trying to ship him out for a little while.
We could conceivably have both.
We could.
Papa's salary wouldn't be small.
Yeah. It's just Tamalolo. It's just 10 years is a long time. I don't think you should sign anybody for 10 years. Like, I don't care who they are. 10 years is such a long time. Anything could happen. You could be in 6 years in and blow out your knee and you're stuffed, Like,
I don't know of a single 10-year contract that's been played out in full.
it's too long.
Tamalolo's is probably the closest.
Yeah.
And even so,
he's scratching.
We're at the back end and it's not looking good.
Yeah, 10 years in any sport. I don't care. Maybe Luke Littler and darts, but in any sport, NBA, bloody Premier League, 10 years is too long.
So in motorsport, supercars, Dave Reynolds signed a 10-year deal with Erebus.
Oh, didn't he walk out?
It lasted like 12 months.
Oh, bad.
Maybe 2 years. I can't remember whatever it was.
Yeah.
And he has gone very backwards ever since leaving.
And didn't
Actually, both sides have gone backwards ever since.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, well, wasn't there like a big thing with the CEO of Erebus? So he was
it Betty?
A bit of a prick.
One of the team owners, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't Betty.
I won't say
Oh,
names.
not Betty.
Yeah.
Barry Ryan.
Yeah.
I will say names. Apparently, he's not the nicest guy to work for.
Oh, really?
That's the very,
Okay.
in a nutshell. And they keep coming out and saying, no, it's a family environment. It's really good. But no one ever lasts very long there.
Yeah, right.
And they have gone backwards quickly
Very backwards
in the last 2 or 3 years.
That's a shame.
So I was pretty sure they thought they were going to keep the Penrite sponsorship, and then they went, no, we go with David.
Yeah.
Like, it's like whatever car he drives, we sponsor.
And then
Yeah, right.
and then that split because I think Grove stole it from, or didn't steal it, but it's all business. This is business. This is what happens.
Oh, yeah. 10 years too long.
It's too long in any sport. I agree.
Six, I reckon. 6 is maybe your max, I reckon.
6 is pushing it. If you're top of the line,
If you're like a 17, 18-year-old, 6 is pretty good.
I think 3 should be the max. 3 with options.
3 smart.
3 is smart. Anything can happen in 3 years. You look at these prodigies, they come out and they play one good game. Everyone wants to sign them for 10 years.
Yep.
And then they fade into obscurity.
Yep. Big time. Big issue.
And every year there's a pin-up boy. Lachlan Galvin.
Yep. Bingo. Great
Right.
point.
He was, that's all you could read about for 3, 4, 5 months there.
Mm-hmm.
And I know this is playing into the whole Fox League media crap. But now where is he? Like I think he's not even playing this week.
Everyone barely talks about him.
They dropped him because I think we are playing the Bulldogs. And I'm pretty sure we are playing the Bulldogs.
And then everyone left the team. Everyone bailed. Everyone's bailed out of the Dogs.
Well, Steve Crichton's back, which shifts Matt Burton back into 5'8", so no room for Lockie Galvin.
No room for you. No room for you, son.
And he was apparently this massive signing.
The saviour of a club.
Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, he is actually coming off the bench, so.
I'm sticking to my guns. 10 years is too long.
Yeah, no,
I'll die on that hill.
Too long. Will JT retire a year early? I can see it happening.
I'm not against it because it frees up our money. But, he has every right to play out his contract.
Could be a medical retirement.
Yeah, a bit like old Mickey Morgan.
Oh, yeah, that's sad.
That's a sad one.
That was
When you look back on some of his games and how good he was, that's a really sad one.
Yeah, this is at the prime of his career.
Cut down.
That kind of stings a little. Thanks for that, Morgan.
Yeah, sorry to be a downer.
Debbie.
Yeah.
Thanks, Debbie. Wednesday, the 9th of July, is when you're listening to this. And guess what else happens on Wednesday, the 9th of July? State of Origin decider.
Ingham show?
Yeah, probably the Ingham show too. I don't know. I don't know when that's on. Accor Stadium is hosting the decider, Blues versus Maroons.
Game
this is State of Origin. That sounds nothing like Gus.
No, not really.
Nothing.
No. Gus has old watery eyes. Old watery eye Gus.
Oh, I mean, he's
He's reached that age.
He's getting on.
That's how you know you're getting on, when your eyes are watery. Just quietly.
Now, Hammer at fullback.
Yeah, let's bring up a team.
Hammer at fullback, Xavier Coates, Robert Toya, Gemahat Shibasaki coming in at centre.
Oh, he's going to be a game changer.
You reckon?
No.
He has 2 good games with the Broncos, and all of a sudden, I don't know. I don't see it.
Someone's seen something in him.
I don't see it. Anyway, good luck to him. Val Holmes on the wing, Cam Munster, 3 days after his dad died. That's rough.
It is, but sometimes, and there's no way to easily say this without it sounding wrong. Sometimes these players, when they have something like that happen to them, they come in and play
incredible
because it's kind of like I don't know, they just like dedicated. I don't know what it is. There's no way to say this nicely.
Well, you got to find something to focus on.
Yeah, and all of a sudden they're like, I'm going to go out and absolutely kill it.
Yeah.
And they, in honor of my, father who passed away.
Well,
who knows? It just seems to happen.
The whole team probably will.
Yeah, I mean, you got something to play for, like really play for.
Tom Dearden at 7. I mean, he's got something to play for all the time. And the return of big Joshua Parley at prop.
Yeah, Papali'i. Would sign him.
Harry Grant at hooker. Tino for Malawi, who is
well done.
Also talk that he's getting shopped around.
Yeah,
too.
I saw that too. Tino for Malawi.
Oh, you were so close.
I lost confidence at the end.
Ruben Cotter, Kirk Capewell, and Trent Luriero.
Lorero.
Oh, Luriero Rocher.
Lorero. I gotcha.
I got that in stereo then. That was kind of intimate. Off the bench, Kurt Mann, Lindsay Collins, Patrick Carrigan, and Jeremiah Nane.
Well done.
Or Nanai.
Nah, it's Nane.
Nane.
Yep.
Nane. Depends on which commentator is talking and if it's Matt Thompson. Dylan Edwards, Brian Toto, Stephen Crichton, Latrell Mitchell, Zach Lomax. Look, I don't know if the Blues are that much changed. Nathan Cleary, Max King, Reece Robson, Payne Haas, Liam Martin, Angus Crichton, Isaiah Yeo, Connor Watson, Spencer Leniu, Hudson Young, and Stefano Otuikamanu. Pretty sure that is the same. I don't know if that's pretty much.
Yeah, I think I've been reading places and hearing that it's pretty much unchanged side.
It looks it. Who's kicking?
But there's a few injury clouds over their side too. Like,
yeah,
I think I heard Payne Haas isn't training. They're just going to send him straight out there.
Saw that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
that's weird.
I mean, it makes me feel a lot better.
I think he's a little overrated myself.
Payne Haas?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's a Bronco.
I mean, that's probably a big part of it for me.
A little bit.
But I think he is. The thing is, I rate
a big unit.
I rate Pat Carrigan.
Carrigan's a workhorse.
I don't like him in Broncos colours.
He'd look better in Cowboys blue.
There's actually a lot of
grey and white.
A lot of these players I don't like in their club colours.
Yeah, especially
anything Bronco or Storm.
Yeah. Although I got to say that black Broncos jersey's pretty good.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
I'd rather the black and gold Panthers jersey.
Yeah, black and gold's good.
Yeah.
But they did that.
Pay that.
They did that really well though. That almost looked like a UFC champs shorts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ashley Klein refereeing this one.
Oof.
It could work both ways.
Oh, Sutton.
Yeah, we
got the A team in there.
Sutton on the
and on the wing. Yeah, we got the A team. Is my
This is the team that screwed us on the weekend.
Who do you reckon's kicking? Zomax.
Yeah,
you reckon sending him back in?
Yeah. Oh, would you? Surely you'd have to.
You have to see how he goes under pressure.
He went 6 from 6 the following game that he played.
Yeah,
from Origin.
Yeah,
he's going to have the nerves to go.
Dragons.
He's going to have the nerves in Origin, though. I reckon he's going to be nervy.
He might be. I don't know if Cleary kicks. I think he's carrying an injury.
So he's still got the hammy or whatever?
I believe so.
So if Lomax is kicking and you're the Queensland team, you would have to get into his head every time you see him on the field. You'd be going, hey, mate, I hope you kick better this time.
I'd be punching him in the
nuts.
No.
Leg.
I'm not quite that dirty.
Thigh.
But I'd be trying to give him a cork.
Groin. Inner groin.
Yeah.
In the groins.
In the groin.
In the groins.
The groinal region.
In the groin.
I'd try to make it difficult for him anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know how well I'd go.
Niggle his groin.
I don't want to give him any. I'm not niggling anything, just quietly.
Whoa.
Woo up.
Whoa, hold up there. 8:05 p.m. Wednesday night.
So we're playing in Sydney, I reckon.
State against state.
We're good in Sydney and we're good in deciders.
Mate, some of us remembered to wear
our
gear.
I did forget, I must admit.
I got to wear this tomorrow to get a bonus raffle ticket.
Really?
At work.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah, I found a pair of maroon jeans at the
maroon jeans.
Yeah, at the op shop.
Ooh.
Get on board.
So I got maroon jeans, the jersey,
nice,
the slippers, and the beanie.
You got the whole ensemble.
And the beanie. You're going to be fucking hot at work tomorrow.
I won't be wearing it to work. No way on earth.
Fair. Oh, at home. Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
Does a beanie replace a welding mask? Not really.
I doubt it.
No. Oh, okay. Just checking.
Maybe for some, like ex-prime ministers of Australia.
Yeah.
I was doing a little bit on the weekend, building another race simulator seat, and I ended up Yeah, I SCO mode myself a couple of times because my helmet didn't. The helmet I was using didn't self darken, like it wasn't working.
Oh
properly.
no.
Yeah.
So I was, oh, that's right. I'll go grab that other old one that I've got in the shed, and then you just because you get so used to self darkening helmets, you just sit there. Go, yep, I want it about there, and you got your two hands, and then you just go strike the arc, and
Yep.
you're like, whoa.
And then it's like a disco.
Yeah.
No, it's just a big orb of shit in the middle of your vision. Like
Oh,
it's just,
man,
and then
that's
it
bad.
just slowly, like
You hope.
goes and no, it does always.
Well, you got young eyes like you, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
When you got shitty eyes like us.
Old Rob eyes.
No, the plastic lenses are UV filtered as well. So
Right.
as long as you've got safety glasses on,
Yep.
and you pop a like a flash,
Yep.
you should be okay.
Just look around a lot.
I'm going to have to see your race simulator design too. Mine's
Yeah.
made out of timber. It's very, very ghetto, but
Yep.
it works.
Yeah, mine's made out of steel, and it looks pretty ghetto too.
Yeah, but I like that. I want a full roll cage
That'd be cool.
Oh,
with 5-point harness.
Oh, remind me to show you my friends. He doesn't listen to his podcast, but Nathan, if you're listening, I know you're not. He's got the full thing with the Ferrari, like $1,200 wheel and with the buttons and
he's got the what is it?
Thrustmaster.
No,
I think it's a Thrustmaster.
Oh yeah, it could be.
It is
yeah,
phenomenal.
That
It's
is
phenomenal.
That is a brand of one.
Yeah,
yes, we'll talk about
it's
it.
incredible.
We'll talk about it off air,
Yeah,
but
Yeah,
I can go down a rabbit hole. With
Yeah,
that one.
you'd be impressed. You'd be impressed.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Anyway, back to footy.
Back to the footy.
Footy.
That's State of Origin. That's tonight as you listen to this. It's tomorrow night as we record. We're here on a Tuesday.
Tip in. I'm going to go 24 Maroons,
Oh, okay.
20. 24 to 20.
24 to 20. I think
24
it'll be
20.
tight. I'm going to go 18-16.
16.
You just ripped that straight out of my head.
Oh, see, we're in
Yeah.
sync here.
Yeah,
We've synced up.
Nice.
yeah.
Same time every month. What?
Have you ever cracked that joke in an office? Not good. No, I'm joking.
I would not dare crack that in my office.
All jokes. I
would
love you all.
I would be murdered. I wouldn't be dragged in front of HR. I'd just be thrown off the balcony.
Yeah, well, you work. Yeah, you'd be in trouble.
So, did you guys see a Try July on the weekend that you
Yes.
like?
Yeah. I saw the Canberra girls. Was
Yeah.
it? You see the Canberra girls?
No.
Oh, I didn't.
So-
I didn't know how to say this.
Okay.
I'll put this photo on the YouTube.
Got milk?
Oh, yes, I did see that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
The milking the
That is quality.
bosom.
Quality.
Have you
content.
know there is and I'm sure it's not real, but there is a Michael Ennis Facebook account
Yeah.
that commented on that one
Really?
saying she can milk me anytime.
Yeah.
I'm 90% sure it's not the real Michael Ennis. However, it could
It
actually
could
be
be
him.
He's a loose unit.
Yes. I'm not sure if it's got the blue tick.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there's one getting around called I think it's called Phil. No,
Phil Gould. Phil Gould. No, it's a Phil Gould.
It's
yeah.
Phil Gould.
I see it all the time.
Yeah,
It gets me.
the names are mixed up.
It's
so
got me a
just-
few times.
and it's got a photo of Blocker.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, no, I've seen that a few times.
There is that, but if you find the actual post, look in the comments. It'll be up the top. Don't worry.
That's good
Unless
content.
they deleted it.
I'm sure they would have.
That's good
I think I
content.
went and found it again today.
Someone would have screenshot it somewhere for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Big time, 100%. Cheers.
Now,
All right.
I hate to revisit, but normally we do the review first. I just wanted to get the excitement of State of Origin out of the way because and I wanted to bookend.
Yep.
The excitement of State of Origin. This one is a review of Cowboys versus Storm. Now,
That's not bad.
okay, so it was on Saturday, 5th of July. It was a double header, so we'll visit the ladies' game just afterwards. But
Yep.
QCB 20,000 there, which is a pretty good crowd actually. 20 points to 26, 12 all at halftime. Rob Darby, Jackson Purdue, who absolutely burnt everybody to score, and Scotty Drinkwater. So only the 3 tries there. 4 to the Storm, a double for Nick Meaney with his bodgy dragon boat racing try celebration, which
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
I had no idea what it was until I saw the actual
Yes.
thing afterwards. But good on them. Look, these guys live in the TikTok world.
I thought
so-
he was doing that. You know, that cowboy. I thought he was
Yeah.
doing a little cowboy thing in a dragon boat racing. That's niche.
Yeah, no,
Very
Did you
niche.
see
Very
the,
niche.
did you see the Nelson one where he's done he held
Did
the
the
ball and
selfie.
did that, but then you see the bloke the man and the woman and the kids sitting in the crowd behind him.
Oh no.
Oh, it was great. Like, I think the woman behind those two that were on screens flipped the bird, but her hand was just out of the shot. But then these two parents don't look very impressed whatsoever. And then the boy little sitting next to him, he just most blank face on, and then he just sort of like curls his like lip up like. Like, it's just, why are you guys even here?
Yeah, good.
Anyway.
That's what it needs. Now, penalty goals. We did get one towards the end, which brought the score a bit closer than it gave us a chance to even up the score.
Respectable.
But the thing, and I mentioned this in the group chat, it was pretty even right up until someone laid down an tackle. I forget who it was. Laid down an tackle. It was a drawn game. I think it was 20 all or 18 all. And Standard Storm, they will find a way to get a penalty goal in front if it's a tight game. And it happens all the time. So someone laid down, they had a look at it, and it was apparently head high, penalty in front of goal. They go for 2 points ahead.
Yeah, right.
And then they scored after that.
Was it Hesse? He went on report in the 60th
He went
minute.
on report.
Oh, dangerous tackle.
And nothing came of it afterwards.
Yeah.
And that's what annoys me even more, that the tackle was referred.
Yep.
And there was no charge.
Yep.
By the MRC. So we're penalised, lose the game. I'm not saying we lost it because of that. There's various reasons.
Doesn't help.
There's a lot of errors.
And then there's nothing.
And then nothing comes of it.
Yeah, that's
and it did turn the tide. And it can you get a penalty goal to go ahead and drawn game. And it was an even matchup up until that point.
Yeah, and then they're like, oh no, nothing to see you.
And that was with 20 minutes to go. So
good point. Good point, Rob. That is a very good point.
Shot us in the butt. If you're watching a Storm game and it's close, they will find a way to get a penalty goal in front. It just happens.
That's good coaching.
14 errors made by the Cowboys. That's probably a bigger reason we actually lost.
Yeah, you can't make fun.
Look, it was depleted sides on both sides, really, but you can't. It's recovering from those 14 errors. And some of them were straight up clangers. Unfortunately, Rob Darby was the butt of a couple of them, which made the rest of his game, it outshined the rest of his game. I mean, 199 metres, 79 post-contact metres, a line break, five tackle breaks. Like, he was one of our best attacking players. But those couple of errors, and when I say couple of errors, I think I'm trying to find the errors.
I am buying. Yeah, I am still buying
5 errors.
I'm buying Rob Darby stock still.
Yeah, look, he's young.
He's young. I reckon he's got potential.
Like we always say, you've got to have your hands on the ball to make errors in the first place.
Yeah, that's it.
Even Scotty Drinkwater only had 1 error. And Griffin Neem gave away a penalty. He normally tends to drop a ball from time to time.
Yeah, if it's not a Cowboys game, if Griff doesn't drop one.
That's right.
He's a modern day Kane Lynette.
Yes. I love the guy.
No, we all love him.
He knows how to drop a ball.
Hey, did you see about he's apparently being given permission to talk to other clubs? Yeah. I don't like that.
It's one of those things.
Yeah, it's one of those things, but I don't like it. I like Big Griff Dog.
I do. I think he's a bit out of form. The whole freaking squad's out of form this year. But
yeah,
other than Scott Drinkwater in defence, if you watch him.
And Dearden.
Oh, Tom Dearden. That's a whole other story.
Dearden's pretty good for him.
And Reece Robson.
Yeah, we just need 18 Deardens.
We do.
We'd probably get run over top of, but I like where you're going.
Yeah. But they'd be so quick. They'd be like little foxies against like a bull Arab, you know?
Dearden can tackle.
You could have like 6 Tom Deardens, 5 Jackson Purdues, and 3
two Muzzers.
And 2 Muzzers.
Yep, 2 Muzzers.
3 Jason Tamalolos from 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Just off topic. A little bit off topic. Have you seen how Felty's killing it in England?
Yeah.
He is a machine. He's a try machine.
Yeah.
I hope he's getting bonuses in his contract on his tries because he is racking them up.
I think he just likes scoring tries.
He just loves scoring tries.
Always has.
I just love scoring tries.
It just shits me that we got rid of him.
Yeah, I know. That's a shit.
That still stings.
Oh, it's so ridiculous that how old was he? 32?
Yeah.
Heaps
and that's old. We need to move him on. Like,
yeah, heaps in it.
What's doing?
Yeah, something.
Shout out, Felty. We miss you.
Something didn't go. Yes.
I love you, Felty.
We know that. He knows that. I'm pretty sure Pete tells him that on a regular basis.
I think that's one of the reasons he left. He's like, he goes, hey, Dal, have you seen that guy who keeps pestering me for lifts every night? We got to move town. We got to leave town.
Now, 3-2-1s. Pistol didn't bother
Thanks, Pete.
giving us his 3-2-1s. I did not see him. Sometimes he does a video as well of his 3-2-1s. I haven't seen him do one of those in a while.
No, I didn't see him at all.
I'm a little bit dark on him. For
We could do one for him.
Yeah,
I'm going to go Derby 3 points.
No, he would give Bateman 3.
Bateman 3?
Yeah, because he's got a bit of a
Drinky 2?
Yeah, Drinky 2 easy.
In defence, you got to watch him.
He might have flipped that around.
Yep.
Fair's fair. Drinky had a good game.
Cliffo? Maybe Cliffo? What do you give Cliffo?
Cliffo?
He'd normally go forward. He'd go like a Sam Mack or a Macca.
Yeah, maybe Macca. Look,
Yeah.
Somebody, and I won't name names,
Yeah.
but somebody at the table has written in Cab Sav for 3 points,
What?
Bundy Campfire for 2 points, and one Port for 1 point.
That is
I won't
big.
name names, but that's
accurate.
That's a good one, Billy. Well
That
done.
is true. That is very, very true.
And some peanut butter brittle.
That is
Honourable mention.
That's the most
For the
accurate.
honourable mention.
Yeah, that's accurate.
That sounds like a good night, just quietly. Yeah, no. Anyway, Pistol didn't bother. So, Morgan, look, I'll do mine. I'll do you a favour,
Okay, I think so.
and I'll do mine first.
You're doing me a solid here.
I gave 3 points to Hess. Now, I did these straight after the game. Most Cowboys games, I'm not sober. Cohen Hess, kid leads from the front. Absolutely our best forward the last couple of weeks, and no different this game. Sure, he gave away a penalty. I
We just rinsed him for dropping the ball.
No, we rinsed name. We didn't rinse.
Oh, sorry, you're right. We rinsed name. Sorry.
Having said that, Cohen Hess has
See,
he's got a drop ball in.
One thing with Cohen Hess too, he was on the field for all of 2 minutes. We got a penalty against us, and then we challenged. I thought, here we go. Front rower does a captain's challenge.
Yeah.
Within 2 minutes of being on the field, I went, here we go.
Yep.
And then he ended up winning it.
He's done a.
You ripper.
Who was that cricketer who did VLB and he'd always challenge it?
Oh,
Blonde guy?
well, Marnus.
Not Marnus.
Marnus
no.
always
The
challenges.
dude, the opener. He was the opener.
Steve Smith?
No.
Oh, Warner.
No. He was a tall opener. Nathan, someone.
Nathan Lyon.
No. I've ruined it. Keep going. We'll come back.
I'm not sure who you're
I'll find out who it is.
Scotty Drinkwater, I gave 2 points. Just always in it, gives it everything. Doesn't always work, but you got to try it. And the same could be said for Derby. But and Jay Clifford for 1 point. Should be our starting half while we still have him. Good kicks. He is actually starting this week. And, well, at this point, things change. But we seem to win games when he's there.
He's definitely got a bird on him too.
We didn't win this game.
No.
That aside. But I think we are a better team when he is there. Despite what we hear about him not gelling with other players or whatever, and whether or not he's been shipped to Canberra. I don't know if did that eventuate?
Nah, it's still a rumour.
Still talk. Okay, good. Good. I hope he stays. I really do.
Yeah, me too.
As much as I love Duffy and Purdue is apparently a half, Purdue seems to be better at centre.
Yeah, he needs to do the Lomax thing and just take it on the chin, and you play better in this position, whether you like it or not.
He just absolutely burns players with speed. I didn't know he was that quick. He left everyone for dead the other night.
Yeah, it's almost like our new Valentine Holmes.
Yeah.
Because he was quick too.
He was. And if Purdue put on 15 kilos in muscle, but kept the speed, he'd be unstoppable.
Yeah, for sure.
And even then, I don't know if he even needs to do that. I actually gave Purdue he was a little too quiet in the second half, so I gave him an honourable mention, but he was good in the first half.
He lost that challenge too.
Yeah.
Which we would have won that blunder after that.
Yeah.
I think it might have been Derby, got a penalty against him.
Yeah.
But I don't think he knocked it on or dropped it.
No, it wasn't. It was touched by Storm first. Yeah. I've got blue and grey glasses, but anyway. I gave
belong.
Braden Bird, stronger together. I gave Braden Bird's honourable mention as well. He's solid. And Derby, honourable mention is he was rocks or diamonds. He was either brilliant or just he had those errors. But anyway, he's getting better every time he's out there.
Oh, look, he's a new player and he's got to find his feet.
Yeah.
He's getting there. He'll be good.
I don't know if he cost us the game. I don't want to go that far.
I mean, he's done it a couple of times.
It's a team sport.
It's a team sport. Better together, stronger as one. He'll come good. Don't
He
worry.
will.
Go long on Derby. Derby.
Well, he's had 15 games.
15. Yeah.
15. It's nothing.
Not even an NRL.
That's
player yet.
nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Until he hits 50. I'll back him to 50.
All right, Morgan, give us your points.
Right, yeah, okay. Billy, can you bring that up to me? Can you bring up my stats? All right, cool. I've gone Drinky for 3. I don't have any major comments. I think Rob covered them all off. I'll go Cliffo for 2. Now, I'm happy to go 50-50 on here. I went Purdue or Bateman for 1 point. What do you reckon, boys?
Oh, I know who would have gone Bateman. Definitely Pistol.
I'm leaning towards Bateman.
Bateman wasn't bad. Like, he wasn't a standout, but he was solid.
Solid. Yeah, I'll go Bateman.
Solid back row. He can be Roxall Diamonds too.
He
feels a little.
Take out Purdue.
Feels a little bit handbrakey.
Yeah.
The ball gets to him and it feels like the play shuts down. Sometimes.
Yep, I can see it.
He's very quick to blame other players when something doesn't go right.
He's a whinger. He's a whinging pom.
He's definitely a whinging
What can we
pom.
say? He's a whinging pom. Honourable mention to Shane Watson, who is a Shane
that's
opener,
him.
who
Shane
loved a
Watson.
review. Fucking loved a review.
Tall blonde guy, of
Tall
course.
blonde guy,
Yes.
opener, Watson. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
No, I've got no idea.
You burnt him.
Shane Watson,
Absolutely
you killed me for a long time.
Yeah.
Also, Bateman made the most tackles in our team. So
Yeah, we'll go Bateman.
yeah,
Put him in. Yep.
Work effort, absolutely.
yeah, 45 tackles to 6 missed.
That's not bad.
That's good.
One
We'll give him 1 point.
Neem made 44 in much less time.
Yeah, big Griffo.
Big Griff. Even Harrison Edwards, who,
Doesn't get a lot of attention.
39 tackles.
Mm.
Too many missed though, like 5, 6. You know, I mean,
Drinky.
what's a missed tackle? But-
Drinky, 3 tackles made, 2 missed.
yeah, but did you watch him in defence?
Nah, I didn't.
See, that's
That's where I went wrong.
where the contribution is.
That's where I went wrong.
Also on Saturday, and it was before this game, the Cowboy girls took on the Titan girls, QCB Stadium, and absolutely flogged them. 4 tries
Pantsed him.
to 1, and good to watch. It was actually a good game.
Good game.
Jakaya Whitfield absolutely destroyed
Widow.
the Titans. She was brilliant, and it was Emma Manzelman's first game as captain.
Yep.
She she did a post on Instagram, whatever.
Insta.
She was stood in the Guard of Honor when the Cowboys ran out.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah. And then she was
and that
leading
was
them
like
out.
10 years ago,
Yeah.
and now she's leading them out as captain.
Yeah,
So
how good's that?
That's a
Great post.
like she was the first signing for the Cowboys girls, so having her as captain is
Should they be cowgirls?
no,
It's right there. It's so obvious.
no. I know.
I think they should be.
I agree with Morgan. But
Yeah. Can we just call them cowgirls? It's not offensive, is it?
Is it?
Is it? It's not offensive.
People use the term cowgirls as a derogatory against the
yeah,
against the boys though.
People have done that for as long as I can remember.
30 years.
If you're a listener and you're a female, speak pipe us. Tell me if it's offensive that the female team is the cowgirls. I think it
we
makes
don't-
sense.
Pistol, that doesn't mean you put on a female voice and ring up.
Yeah.
We don't need
it's
a
just-
female Danny Archer calling in.
It's right there. The cowgirls.
Danielle
It's
Archer.
so
Danielle
obvious.
Archer.
Let me know. Let me know where I'm wrong.
But it was a good win for the girls to kick off the season
Mm-hmm.
anyway, and they look good. They look good
Could be coming in strong. Have we got a ladder? Can we get a ladder up?
for the ladies. Yeah, we can do that. We're currently 4th.
Fourth.
It's
Okay.
just on
We're-
4 again. There's been one bloody
We're up there.
game, so
Yeah, but we've got to start somewhere.
of course the bloody Broncos are at the top. We got the Knights next up.
Oh, we'll pump them.
Yeah, hopefully the women nights are like the men nights.
The lady nights.
That's hopefully.
The lady nights.
Well, they've lost.
What baby called?
They've lost their fullback.
Knightesses.
The
Knightleys? Kira Knightleys? I got nothing good.
No, you don't.
I'm not helping this podcast one
No.
bit.
Well, I mean, you are. Look, you're bouncing off me. But they've lost their fullback, Dally M winner. Oh my God, the name escapes me.
Yeah, her face I think is in my head, but it's
Yeah. Anyway, she's gone.
Used
to
to
the she's
be
gone to the
Townsville
Broncos.
player?
No.
Oh, okay.
She has gone to the Broncos.
Oh, no.
She's ex-Knights and now gone to the Broncos.
One of a Bronx.
Friggin' name.
Defected to the Bronx.
Yeah, of all places.
Can you believe that? I cannot believe she defected to the Bronx. Of all people.
like Romy Tights.
Tamika Upton. There you go. I just bought it some time.
Straight in as captain of the Broncos too.
Right. Can you imagine if you're Julia Robinson
I mean,
and you put in hard yards and then Tamika comes in just,
she is a Dally.
Straight to the top.
She is the Dally M. I think 2-time potentially Dally M winner.
it would have been part of her contract. Come across to
I'm
make
not sure
captain.
she might be back-to-back Dally M winner.
Back to back, 2-time.
Queensland fullback as well. So I like Tamika Upton. She's good. She's just in the wrong colours now.
Yeah, that's a shame.
It's like Romy Teitzel.
Oh, yeah.
Defected from the Cowboys to the Broncos. Of all ways to go, that's the worst.
That is bad. That is a bad move. That's a bad move.
Yeah. Anyway, the ladies kicked it off well, and it's my place. Where am I up to?
Oliver Koenig.
Guess what else is on this weekend? Cowboys vs Bulldogs.
Oh, my two favourite teams.
It's round 19.
It's for Morgan Cup.
It's the Morgan Cup at 7:35 p.m. at the Queensland Country Bank Stadium. I believe. No, it's not. Is it a double header? Yes, it is.
Oh, here we go.
The ladies kick off at 5:15, and then the men play at 7:35. But okay, so the ladies unchanged squad for the girls up against the Knights, as we spoke about. This could go either way, but I'm tipping the Cowboys in that one. And then Cowboys versus Bulldogs, 7:35 p.m. The Cowboys is, look, I don't want to say it's unchanged. It is slightly different. I do believe that Toddy Payton said there were going to be some changes.
Well, I'm looking at the top of the in list there.
There's a lot of ins, but it's
Yes.
some of them are State of Origin players, clearly.
Yes.
The outs, John Bateman and Sam McIntyre have injuries, and I think Tom Duffy's just been
Relegated.
deranked.
Relegated.
He's been relegated. Well,
Just dropped.
when you got Clifford and Dearden and Purdue,
Yeah.
yeah,
Not a lot of room.
Well, Duffy's getting shipped out, isn't he?
we don't. I don't.
I believe he is.
I don't know.
He got told to look elsewhere.
That's
That's what I've heard.
he can look elsewhere.
Whether
Whether or not he does,
you'd be dumb if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know if anyone. Look, he's
Someone will
NRL
take him up.
Played what, 2 games?
Yeah,
3
but
games.
he's got talent. He's a talented,
I know.
talented junior. He's got skill,
I know this.
and he's a great young lad. We've had him on the pod. Look it up. We'll link it in the app. He was he was a great app.
Pressure. I'm not going to remember to do
Rob
that.
will link him in the app, so you can click on the show notes and go straight to the Tom Duffy episode from 2-3 years
Just search for Tom Duffy. You'll find
back. Search
it.
for Tom Duffy in the feed.
Scotty Drinkwater, Rob Darby, Jackson Purdue, Zach Labert, Braden Burns, Jake Clifford, Tom Dearden, Jordan McLean, Reece Robson, Griffin Neame, Ruben Cotter, Jeremiah Nanai, and Harrison Edwards at lock. I have a feeling that will change because off the bench is Carl Lawton, Thomas McKaylee, Kai O'Donnell, and Cohen Hess. And I don't know about Harrison Edwards at lock. That's he's there.
Pending change.
He's a bit of a utility, it seems. Anyway, Connor Tracy, the Bulldogs line up as Connor Tracy, Jacob Kiraz, Bronson Jerry, who, the less said. Steve Crichton and Ari Tuala comes in place of Marcelo Montoya.
That's a great name, Marcelo Montoya.
It is. Matt Burton is back at 5'8", and Toby Sexton at halfback. Max King, Reed Marnie. Hey, there he is, the boy.
I heard he's looking for a house while he's
He is. Oh, he probably will be. Samuel Hughes, Viliami Kickow, Jacob Preston, and Bailey Hayward at lock for the Bulldogs. Kurt Mann, Harry Hayes, Josh Curran, and Lachlan Galvin off the bench. And look, things might change. It depends on state of origin, but I believe that they'll probably run out. I reckon they'll run out like that.
Do you reckon Reed Marnie will have a chat to Braden Burns about some property?
Oh, there's every chance. I think Braden Burns will approach Reed Marnie.
That's a smart move.
That would be a smart move.
If you're looking for a house, see Braden Burns.
Might depend what happens on the field first.
Possibly.
If
they all get along with each other.
if they don't get along, if Reed's got a bit of niggle in him, which he's known to have.
But either way, Braden Burns, your number one agent in Townsville.
Well, other than Lachlan Coote,
Oh, sorry, Cootie.
friend of the show.
Sorry, Cootie. Cootie, number one as well.
There's plenty of real estate in towns where you could go to either one.
You go either one. You know what? Co-listing.
They could co-list.
Do a co-list.
You know, they could start their own agency,
Yeah, Cowboys NQ.
Cowboys NQ.
Yep.
Or they could,
Yeah,
or they
that's a good
call
name.
themselves On the Ranch Realty.
That's true. We should approach them.
We should.
Yeah.
Get onto
not
that.
a bad idea.
We should get onto our player liaison,
Yes, our PR guy.
who I'm pointing to and is not here.
No.
We're just assigning him jobs while he's not here.
I tell you what, the empty chair is doing a pretty good job.
It is, actually. It's the best job that
Yeah,
it's the best noise that has come out of that corner
it really has been.
all
Probably tips about it too.
5 year, without a doubt.
Yep.
We don't know. He didn't do tips. We're going to have to tip for him.
What a mess.
I think we know what he's going to tip.
It's turned into rubble.
Yeah, absolute rabble. But yeah, looking forward to another double header on this Saturday, which is brilliant for town. It's straight after the V8s.
Big weekend.
Head straight over there. I don't know how that's going to work. The ladies' game might not get the.
You go for ladies, you go men's, and when you head in town, you go Molly's.
Oh my God.
Via the V8 track.
Well, you'd start at the V8 track because that'll be on all day.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Are they doing a show though? There's no concert, is there?
It's a PBR bull riding this year. I don't know if that's happening on Saturday night.
That's what I meant. So you go for footy, you go bull riding, and you go Molly's.
I don't know if there's a concert.
Yeah, probably not.
Feels like it's something I should know.
I'm just trying to get away a plug for Molly's here, Rob. I'm
I understand.
I'm doing my best.
I see what you're doing.
Go to Molly's.
Go to Molly's.
Yeah.
What we've got to start a jingle. You know the Simpsons, they join the Navy and they play it backwards.
Go to Molly's, and have a schooner of Guinness. Go to Molly's, and split veggie.
Split your G. It is Tuesday night as we record.
Yes.
And there are $15 crumb steaks at Molly's as we speak. And if you go Wednesday night, it's a $20 beer and burger. You could probably do that for State of Origin.
I've just put 2 and 2 together here, Rob. Pete has been a little AWOL on Tuesday night. So
Yeah.
and it is a crumb steak night at Molly's.
And we know exactly what he's doing.
It all makes a hell of a lot of sense now.
He's getting his $2.50 side salad.
He is. That's it. Good salad for $2.50 too.
Now, Friday night's $15 palmy. And, of course, your Cobblicious Saturday, which you could get after going to the doubleheader, after spending all day at the V8s. It'll be the absolute cheapest thing you do all night is to have a Cobblicious Saturday.
It would be. I'll tell you what, that's a day out for the young folk, that is. I don't know if I could muster the energy.
Sure I couldn't.
A day of a track, 2 games of footy, and then hit Molly's after.
Oh, no, I reckon I could do it, but I'd be sleeping all day Sunday.
It would be a rough weekend after that.
Imagine Pistol.
And we don't have a Monday off either. What a disaster.
I know. How rude is that? Not like the weekend just gone.
Oh, drone show. Tickets still for sale for the NTI Townsville 400.
Now, I think last year they had a drone show as well, and it was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I saw that actually. That was
pretty
not
cool.
too bad.
Did you see there was actually a drone show over somewhere in the US, I'm going to assume, because it was King Kong climbing the Empire State Building.
I haven't seen that one.
Done with drones.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I got a joke.
I hope it wasn't AI. Does your feed get flogged with AI videos now?
Yeah.
I flick them as quickly as possible. They're just shite.
Have you seen AI is apparently starting to train on AI and it's a negative loop?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the world is going downhill quicker.
That's probably a good thing.
Quickly.
Because evolution eyes, that's the wrong word.
This is why I'm not having kids, Rob.
It'll evolve its way out of there. That's why you're not.
Yeah.
I can't have kids in this environment. It's a protest. Protest vote.
You just got to remember that Idiocracy's a documentary, not
That's
a...
a great movie.
I'm doing the right thing. Doing the right thing.
I heard all these people talking about Idiocracy. Not coincidentally, when Mr. 4547 got back in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, what is this movie? And I watched it. I went, oh my God, we are trending directly towards it.
Straight down the middle.
I just love it when they're trying to, he's trying to just describe to them water and what it does to the plants. What, you drink that stuff? That's out of the toilet.
Because they drink like the equivalent of slurm.
Slurm.
From
what was it called?
The energy stuff.
Yeah, no, it's electrolytes.
green stuff.
No, it's like Gatorade.
Yeah.
But it was something else.
I know the stuff you're talking about.
I thought it was like
Soylent Green.
Drink.
Soylent Green. Soylent Green.
That's people.
That's what I'm thinking about.
It's got electrolytes. It's what plants crave.
Yes. Well. I don't know if that's enough to trigger the Spotify alarm.
Well, it hasn't so far. It doesn't trigger YouTube anymore.
That's why I did that one just that little bit longer. I just thought I'd see how it goes. Well, this is the segment that we've all been waiting for, all thanks to Fusion Networks. It's not Pistol's multi because Pistol's not here and he hasn't bothered to put anything in the run sheet. So we put our heads together. And when I say we, I mean me, Morgan, and Billy.
The Fab Three.
With the Fab Three. You know, we've had more success rate in the last 6 weeks than Pistol has in the last 2 years.
Yep.
So that's saying something. Don't go back any further than that. But 2 legs each, we've put them together and it's come out to a juicy multi. And I think even Pistol would be proud of this time.
I think he'd be happy with 6 legs.
We're not dabbling with $3 outcomes.
Yeah, this is good.
This is actually pretty good.
It's
and
juiced.
it kicks off tonight. As you listen to this,
Yep.
our faithful listeners.
So get around it.
Well, the Patreons get it Tuesday night.
Yeah, so if you're a Patreon listener, there's no excuse to not be on this.
That's right. Hey, it's no excuse to not be on it.
Ever.
For a regular listener.
Yeah.
Because this should be at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Okay, that's
I'm on the ball, my friend. No, it
Yeah,
won't be
yeah.
out at 5 o'clock. What am I saying?
that's a very
That's optimistic.
big commitment from
I'm
you.
not
Rob.
even up at that
That's
hour.
a very big commitment.
I do get up. So we're taking Queensland.
I heard
Over
you're
New
going to sleep at 5 a.m., aren't you?
Yeah, I've got to edit all this. Queensland over New South Wales. It's paying $2.83. We're taking it head to head.
Head to head.
And if that then loses, you've got plenty of time to put the rest of the legs into another multi. So
I have sometimes doubled in. So sometimes
You've
if the
got
first one goes down, I will just go
sometimes.
straight back in.
Sometimes.
Yep.
Especially on a pistol multi. But not this one because it's going to work. It's going to win.
Plus, it's Queensland. Queensland's going to pump them.
Absolutely. Second leg is Thursday night. It is the Brisbane Lions taking on Carlton in Melbourne.
Carlton are a mess.
But Carlton are a mess.
Sacking a coach, sacking the board.
Brisbane Lions are on a heater, and I think
Yep.
Pistol would approve of this leg.
He'd be on board.
We're just taking Brisbane Lions head to head.
Straight up.
Next one, Saturday. It's a 3 o'clock game. It's the Knights versus the Storm, and we're taking the Storm.
We played him in a form.
I know the Storm. I know teams tend to struggle after playing the Cowboys.
But it's a Storm.
Yeah, the Storm's an anomaly.
It's the Storm and it's the Knights, who are without Ponga for pretty much the rest of the season.
And I saw Bellamy after the game on his laptop. He was typing furiously. I reckon he's got a plan.
I don't think he would type any other way, just quietly. I think he does everything furiously.
I think
Yes.
he'd be like, he gives me man yells at cloud,
Yes.
but accepts it's computer.
There was a lot of dust coming off the keys. It was furious.
I reckon he pours his cornflakes furiously.
I reckon he does. He is he's a weapon.
He's certainly a weapon. And then we're rolling that one into Saturday night, 7:35. The Cowboys taking the Bulldogs, but we're taking Jackson Purdue as anytime try scorer because he's a
Purdue.
shoe-in.
He is. He's a lock.
Purdue.
Not playing lock. He is a lock.
Correct. He's playing centre.
Yep.
After all that wins, we're rolling on to Sunday where we're taking two different games here. It is the Warriors versus the Tigers, and we're taking the Warriors because they're at home.
Pete would approve.
And I think they're going to roll the Tigers.
The land of the long white cloud.
Oh, Aotearoa.
Aotearoa.
Yeah, I don't want to try and sing the national anthem.
Oh, it's a banger. It is such a good anthem.
It actually is.
Oh, I tell you what,
Yeah.
it does put us to shame a
It-
bit when you hear it
Ours
at
feels-
Anzac Day.
Ours feels cringy.
It's so sing-songy. It's like an ABC.
Sing-songy.
I think the American one's way cringier than ours, though.
Oh, 100%.
Oh,
Like that one, as soon as you hear that first couple of
it's
tunes,
nice.
I just want to crawl out of my
no,
skin.
the American one slaps and you get
Nah,
the B2s
I'm
flying over.
I'm a patriot, mate. I love the Australian anthem.
No, it's no good. Seriously.
The one thing I like about the American anthem is that you can bet on the amount of time it takes over and under at the Super Bowl. That's a market,
Wow.
whether it's like 2 minutes and 3 seconds or whatever it is. Anyway, the sixth and final leg, which is, look, I hate it, but it's a shoe-in.
I'm claiming this one is
Morgan
mine.
picked this
I'm
one.
sorry, everyone.
It's the Titans versus the Broncos, and unfortunately, we have to pick the Broncos.
It's
here.
the Bronx at home.
It's the Bronx. Well, they're not.
It's close enough. It's a home game.
It's pretty much.
It's a home
is.
stadium.
I think it's at Seabus. So it's.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it would be too. Oh, it would be too. Down on the highway. Sorry.
There, it's $1.29. Look, I would love for the Titans. I wouldn't mind if this killed the bet
No.
and Titans won this.
No, I want to bet.
No. Okay. All right. So look, you can power play it, and if you do, it comes out to a huge. As we sit on Tuesday night, you power play it. It'll come out to around $24.86.
Yep.
For every dollar that you put on.
Yep.
Fusion Networks, thanks very much. Puts $20 on every
Always.
week.
A
Or at
very
least-
thankless job, might I
Or
ask
at
you.
least that's what he says.
A thankless job. Yeah, when I remember.
Yeah.
There's been a few.
That'll pay out, it's a modest $497.25.
There's a review process. If Fusion
Oh, I
Networks
bet.
thinks that it is actually a decent bet, then the bet goes on.
If it's paying $450 to 1,
Yeah.
maybe not.
Maybe we just pocket the money for a week. We'll just save that for next week.
You go down for a $15 Cobblicious.
It's been a few stressful nights when I'm like, oh, maybe I should have put that on.
But
No,
this-
that's all jokes, everyone. All jokes.
I think Pistol would approve of this one.
Yeah.
It's got his Lions in there. You got his Warriors in
Wars.
there. You
Yep.
got his Jackson Purdue in there.
Purdue.
I think Pistol.
Queensland,
He's got Queensland in there,
and we're $500 up.
and we're going to be $500.
We can't go wrong.
You can't. You absolutely cannot
Back it in.
go wrong
Back
there.
it in.
So
End of financial year, see your financial advisor. When you're doing your tax return, just let them know you're going to chuck 20 on a multi.
yeah, sure. Let's run with that. But anyway, that's Pistols Multi, as brought to you by Fusion Networks.
Fusion Networks.
Doom, 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 doom. Maybe if we just hummed the tune.
Maybe Fusion needs a song.
I think
Maybe
it
we
does.
need a jingle. The Fusion jingle.
I'm pretty sure that was something you were going to get onto.
Yeah, I was.
Like 6
Yeah,
months
I was,
ago.
I was. We've been busy.
We left that ball in your court.
Fusion's been busy.
Tipping comps are also sponsored by Molly Malones. What isn't?
Thank you, Cole.
Pretty much the entire show is.
We love you, Cole.
We're not piss pots, but Cole is a very good supporter.
And
of
we
us.
love you
And we do love him.
very much.
Main competition is lead. Well, look, there's equal first. There are 3 people on 91 points. Kirky, Townsville Man, and BJK. I'm not reading out the numbers, BJK. I'm sorry. It's a lot of numbers. It's not quite an ESPN number, but it is a lot of numbers. You're all on 91 points. You're only separated by, 30 odd. Oh, actually, BJK's,
Oh,
it's 9 o'clock.
we've got
The alarm's about to go off.
We have a pending disaster here, folks.
Yeah, in equal second or equal fourth, we'll call it, is Flops to 77 and the Irk on 90 points apiece. And then you've got on 89 points, Blueslander, NBS Sports Fan, Mr. T and the something or other, and Cal, all on 89 points apiece. Reggie Bacon is on 87 along with Graham C, 89. They're 10th and 11th. Reggie Bacon only got 1 this week. Only got 1. So drop it down the ladder a
I
little
think
bit
I
there.
only got 1 last week too.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
I
did.
did.
Yes, you did. But so did Pistol Blazing 2 Guns. In 47th spot is yours truly on 79 points. In 53rd spot on 78 points is Pistol Blazing 2 Guns. You heard that correctly. I've overtaken Pistol.
Whee.
And everything just suddenly feels right with the world.
The world is a safer place.
Indeed it is. Fusion Morgan's in 70th
We're coming.
on 76. You're only 2 behind Pistol. On 72 points is the Potato in 91st. And then on 69 points, just don't tip anymore. You got to stay on 69 now.
Yeah, very nice.
Very nice. Cowboy Chicken Billy is in 105th spot in the main competition. And over on the Patreons, the top 5 are Hawk for Life still out in front on 86 points. Sugar Glider equally on 86 points. 84 for Cody O'Hara 7. 83 Valentine Fly Homes. And Is Anyone a Marine Biologist? Most people getting 3 odd on this week. So it seems to be about the average, 2 or 3. It was there's a couple minor upsets there, if you could call it that. But we're going into round
19.
19. Thanks. 19.
Yep.
61. It kicks off Friday night, the 11th, 8 p.m. PointsBet Stadium. The Sharks are taking on the Dolphins. The Sharks are $1.62. The Dolphins are $2.30. I'm going to lead it off. I'm actually going to go the fins up on this one. I think something not quite right at the Sharks. I don't know what it is, but anyway, taking the Dolphins, taking the outsider. The Potato has gone the Sharks. Morgan.
I'm going to Sharkies by 6. Margin game.
Oh yeah, I've gone by 6 for the Fins.
Smart move.
You've gone against. We've gone against.
We've got a 12-point division here.
12-point turnaround.
Yep.
Bill.
I'm going Fins up by 8.
I like it. I reckon Pistol probably would have gone the Fins.
Yeah, for sure.
More than
He-
likely.
He won't back the Sharks.
No.
Yeah,
no
more
way.
likely.
Saturday the 12th, 3 p.m. McDonald Jones Stadium. The Knights are $3.80. The Storm are $1.27. Look, we put the Storm in the multi, so I'm going the Storm. The Potato has gone the Storm, Morgan.
Easily the Storm.
Easily Billy.
Yeah, that's a lock.
Absolutely the Storm 100% of the way. 5:30 p.m. on Saturday, Net Strata Jubilee. The Dragons $2.60. The Roosters are $1.50. Why is it such a division? What have I missed here with the teams? There's something going on in the state of Texas, and I need to bring this one up because, I mean, there's Origin affected, so aren't they? Yeah, like Angus
That could be a
Crichton,
little bit.
Lindsay Collins, Robert Toyer. Spencer Leniu. I mean, they're named, but are they going to play?
Maybe
Anything
not.
could happen here. I kind of want to go the Dragons. Do I? Both of them have lost. I'm going to go the Dragons. I'm going to mix it up a little bit. The Potato has gone the Dragons. Morgan.
I'm sticking to the Roosters for sure.
Okay, Bill.
Yeah, give me the red V.
Yeah, I like it. Dragons.
Which one?
Pistol probably would go the Dragons on this one.
Yeah.
I reckon he would have gone the Knights last game too.
Yeah, he would. Because
no one plays good after they play the Cowboys.
that's he to follow on.
That's enough. That's enough.
That's enough for him. And then he would have gone the Dragons for this one. 7:35 p.m. on Saturday night, QCB Stadium. Cowboys $2.75. Bulldogs are $1.45.
Rough.
Rough.
Yeah. Also, all I can hear is woof woof.
Yeah.
Dogs.
I'm going to be a dog here. I'm tipping the Bulldogs. The Potato has gone the Cowboys. Morgan.
Rough.
Tipping the Bulldogs. Bill.
Roll.
Cowboys every single week, mate.
I think Pistol would have gone the Bulldogs too.
He
Absolutely.
go,
100% sure.
You go, roll.
No, he wouldn't. He would absolutely have gone the Cowboys.
Cowboys
Look,
climb.
you can't knock his faithfulness anyway. Sunday the 13th, unlucky for some, 2 p.m. Go Media Stadium. The Warriors are $1.42. The Tigers are $2.90. I'm going the Wars. They're in the multi. Get on board. The Potatoes gone the Wars. Up the Wars. Morgan.
Was for me to turn it around. I lost 2 in a row, but they'll make good this week.
They will make good. Bill.
Up the Wars.
Up the Wars. And I'm 100% sure that our good friend Pistol would have gone the Wars on this
Yeah,
one.
well, he would have been 50-50, I reckon.
No.
He loves Wars.
But he loves backing the Tigers in the tipping.
He does,
too.
but he is 100% on board the
He
Wars.
considers himself a New Zealander.
He thinks he is. He knows the
He is.
He knows the words to the anthem.
Yeah, he
Oh,
does.
excellent.
Yeah, he does.
Both languages.
Right.
Yep.
He doesn't know what they mean.
Oh, I sing Ramstein. I don't know what that means.
Du hast.
Yeah,
Du
but
hast
German's
me.
very close to English.
Du
So.
hast.
Yeah.
4:05 p.m. Combank Stadium. Eels $3.40. Panthers $1.32. Got to go the Panthers here, and the Potato has also gone the Panthers. But Morgan,
Panthers have it mentally over Para. Panthers sure.
Bill,
Yeah, give me the Black Cats.
and 100% Pistol would have gone the Eels.
Yep.
Yeah, agreed. 6:15 p.m. Seabus Super Stadium. Titans $3.50. Broncos $1.30. I hate it. They're in the multi. I got to go the Broncos. The Potatoes gone the Broncos, and I'm happy to get the tip wrong, but I want the multi to win. So yeah, what do you do here, Morgan?
Yeah, Bronx for me.
It sucks, doesn't it? Bill,
Yeah, I have to go the Broncos, unfortunately.
I know Pistol would go the Titans because he just doesn't want to bank the Broncos,
Can't bet the Broncos.
and that's fine by me. Canberra Raiders, Manly Sea Eagles, and South Sydney Rabbitohs all have the bye this week, so I highly recommend not using a joker just yet.
Oops.
It's possibly, other than the shortened, like last week, 5 games, this would be the next worst
one.
round. Not because of the shortened games, but because of all the players playing State of Origin. You don't know if they're going to back up.
And the trouble is, though, there's a lot of what looks like could be blowout games. So it's very tempting to use a joker this week.
Yeah, maybe.
I think in terms of the odds, the joker's a good bet. But you got to hope.
Yeah.
You got to hope you know what's going on.
It's not like you get massive returns on that one.
Just quickly
yeah.
going back to your multi, what was the odds on Sportsbet?
The total, I think it
20
was 24. What's power play was 24.86 or 21.36 without the power play.
There you go.
Granted, everyone's power plays tend to be different.
So if you go to Ned's, you'll get 22.98 for the same one.
Oh,
Or you go 25.19 power play.
Neds.
So do a bit of hedging if you like.
Oh, well,
Neds.
Ned's up against Sportsbet there. And
Just talking lots about Ned's.
yeah.
I really like Ned's.
Well, unfortunately, I've only got one betting account, and it's with a Big Blue sports bet.
We don't have an extra topic this week, but we have been talking a lot about the show. And
Yep.
a lot has happened there. Although there is the mushroom. That's the big thing.
The
this
mushroom
week,
case. The
is
mushroom trial.
mushroom case. I mean, you could talk about the rate cut that didn't happen.
Yeah,
But that's
what's with the
boring.
RBA? Seriously,
But that's boring as bad.
who do you think you are?
That's boring.
Keeping rates on hold?
The mushroom killer.
Yeah.
Now this is glorious information.
It's-
I know next to nothing other than she made made several beef Wellingtons, and apparently her plate was coloured differently to everyone else. Now, if that's not a dead giveaway in and of itself,
Yeah.
Oh, and then the fact that she's thrown the dehydrator out within a few 2 days of the dinner,
Yeah.
of the lunch. She's made up 3 different stories to try and hide her own doings. Like one of the first things that she came up with was she bought the mushrooms from a Asian grocer.
Yeah, I heard that one.
Can't remember if it was this one or if it was that one or if it was this one.
And wasn't one of the other stories that she got some mushrooms at one, some mushrooms, like went to 3 different ones and got different mushrooms at each one?
And then she also claimed that she got some just fresh ones from Woolworths.
Oh, right.
But then when it became obvious that she had a bit of a thing for foraging for them herself,
Yes.
that's when it sort of got the microscope put on it because it was, excuse me. But what was I going to say?
That's why you should always delete your search history.
Yeah, and don't take your mobile phone with you.
Oh, and don't take your mobile phone with you because
They can track you. Yeah.
But
Yep.
Always take a burner.
but then
Take
she,
a burner phone.
The things you learn from other people's crimes.
Yeah.
But the other thing was that she decided that, oh no, I did forage for some mushrooms, but I might have accidentally picked up some poisonous ones and not known about it. But she'd taken a photo of the death caps on the tray in the dehydrator,
Oh, no.
almost like a trophy photo.
Oh, that's a bad move.
She'd also badmouthed the shit out of the family members that she'd brought over to her Facebook friends.
I had heard that part. What I don't understand is how you can deliberate for 7 days
Because
with this information in
because
mind.
it had to be without unreasonable doubt.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
there's one bit of evidence that they keep talking about that I sort of would, if I was a juror, that would sort of prick my ear, where they said that the original recipe from the cookbook that she was referring to was just one singular
Yes.
Wellington,
One big Wellington.
whereas she made separate ones for each guest.
Yep.
Yeah, to change the recipe like that so much on something that you haven't cooked before.
Yeah.
Now, I would sort of refute to say I don't mind changing recipes up.
and
myself.
also, I can understand breaking it up into smaller ones for space in the oven.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I would make mine with chilies and the kids without,
Yeah. So that part I was a bit like,
for instance.
but I think that's the sort of thing that that the jury's got to sort of work out because it had to be on no unreasonable doubt.
Yeah. Well, the other part is and the one with she's got a different plate to everyone else.
Yeah.
To me, that could have been.
Suspicious.
She put out the good china for the guests, and
That's
she just had the crappy plate.
That's true.
But then, they were saying that, like, well, her defense barrister was saying, well, why on earth would she do that? Because that just makes it so blatantly obvious that she's, like, trying to separate hers from the rest. Which is, if you look at all the other
double bluff.
evidence, she is a fucking idiot.
That's for double
Yeah.
bluff.
Like,
She's clearly not smart.
She is not intelligent whatsoever. She's just the fact that she's got onto the iNaturalist website and
Jesus.
she's found a like a marker that someone's put on there to say that they found death cap mushrooms in this location,
Oh my god!
and then she gets in her car with her mobile phone, drives to that area, spends a bit of time there, drives straight from there to the Harvey Norman, picks up a dehydrator so
Yeah.
she can preserve these mushrooms until the perfect time.
Right.
And then she's actually found to have gone back to that same spot later on, because maybe she might have needed more, so she wanted
up.
to, harvest more of them.
Yeah.
But then she found a different post from somebody else while she was in the middle of doing this, which was a day earlier. So then she drove straight from where she was over to there
To that place.
and harvested those ones.
So
And
she's
then-
hunting them.
Yeah, she's actively gone looking for them.
This is stupidity.
But then she's told all her guests that she had cancer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's faked a complete cancer diagnosis
Oh my god!
because she's an overweight woman and she wanted to have lap band surgery.
Right.
Yeah.
But she was so embarrassed about having lap band surgery that she just thought she'd make up this lie about having cancer to cover having lap band surgery.
Oh god!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a stinking
Put her
big
in jail
ass.
for life.
Like Jeff Goldblum walked up to this in Jurassic Park and said, "That is one big pile of shit."
I got to say though, beef Wellington is literally just one big sausage roll.
Yeah. That's what it looks like when I've seen pictures of it. But
I just know beef Wellington as it's from. I think it's on the castle.
yeah, it probably is.
I asked the mum what beef Wellington is, and she just goes, "It's sausage meat
Yeah.
wrapped in pastry,"
So
which is literally what it is.
yeah, glorified sausage roll.
It's a glorified sausage roll.
But the other things too is that she's tried to hide the whole fact that she's, like, I wouldn't have done that. Like, my kids ate some of this food
Oh God.
because she'd fed them leftovers, but obviously not.
The good leftovers.
Yeah, the good leftovers.
Yeah.
She said, "Oh, I just scraped the mushrooms off the plate because I know that my kids don't like mushrooms. That's why I bought this dehydrator." So I can dehydrate mushrooms and grind them into a powder and put it in my kids'
hide 'em.
meals and hide it. Yeah, she had thought very well about this, but it was way too late when she did her thinking.
Yeah.
Like it was after the fact, and she just scrambled and hesitated, and it was like, I mean, she could have got away with it on manslaughter charges, but it's just no way. Absolutely no way.
Well, there's 30 podcast episodes,
Yeah.
and there's about to be a TV series. I think it's on Netflix.
Yeah, well, I was reading a news article yesterday of saying that there was Netflix producers in Morwell in Victoria outside the court
Yep.
filming stuff and talking to people. And
Bloody hell. They don't muck around, do they?
I reckon the defense has gone the wrong way here. I reckon instead of doing denial and all
a
that,
big accident. It was a tragic accident.
Acting
should
under
have leaned
instruction.
into it. I would have leaned into it.
Acting under instruction.
I would have said she deliberately went and got those mushrooms, but she thought they were magic mushrooms, and she just wanted to get everyone buzzed and have a great night.
Yeah, but when
it was a complete mistake.
When you've searched into Google, like how much death cap mushrooms is toxic to a human, and
Yeah, well, that's where you need to scrub that.
Oh, maybe it's like, that the Japanese fish where
The puffer.
the puffer
you
fish.
only eat
Yeah.
certain parts of it. And
Yeah,
if
the
you
puffer.
you don't slice it right, then it's toxic. And she was
Yeah.
trying to work out which part of it was and which part of it
She was
wasn't.
just trying to get a good buzz
Or
on.
how much gets you the buzz before it kills you.
Exactly. So she should have done some other searching about death cap buzz.
It would have been interesting.
Just use an
Lean into it.
incognito page for a
Yeah,
start.
yeah.
And a
That's
VPN.
what I do all my good searching.
Yeah.
NordVPN. ExpressVPN. I don't
Yeah,
know, just
shout
pick
out.
one.
Shout out to NordVPN.
If you need one, ask Fusion Networks.
Yes.
Fusion Networks.
I like ExpressVPN.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, not bad.
All right.
But yeah, so that's the little story about Erin Patterson. If you want to know more about it, I think the Mushroom Cook on Spotify
Yep.
is little. They made an episode after every single day that they'd spent in court.
That is mental.
Yeah, it's between 7 and 20-minute episodes.
God.
It's just
That's some dedication.
it can be a bit of a punish because it gets a little bit repetitive, as you'd imagine. Like
I get in bed. Yeah,
you know,
I can
like
imagine.
I think Erin Patterson spent 5 days on the stand.
It might be
and it
good,
was-
like as it happens. It would
Yeah.
have been good to listen to. But now that you know the end result,
It's good to go to sleep.
Yeah, well, I was banking up a week and then listening to a week in one day just to get through it. And then I got to the end and I'm sitting there going, guilty, 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 guilty.
I don't mind a bit of binge listening or watching. It's fine. It's all good.
No, I do that too.
On the Ranch NQ. Find it on Instagram. Find it on Facebook. You find me at XUpUp on Twitter. You can find Pistol. I don't know. I don't even know where he is.
On the spot.
Someone can find him.
We can't find him
He's the
anywhere.
Invisible Man.
Yeah.
Now we've got the title of the show tonight. You can find Billy at the end of our table. And you can find Morgan Holmes Evans at Fusion Networks. All thanks to all of you. Leave us a speak pipe. Join the tipping comp. Follow our Facebook page. And look, share us around.
Share love.
Like, share, subscribe. He probably did that at the start, so he doesn't want to do it again. I don't blame him.
So, you might get lucky, I don't know.
No, I never get lucky.
It's been a while since Rob's been like, dear podcast friends.
Let's go, Queenslander.
Go Queenslander.
Let's go, Cowboys. 2 Cowboys games and a Queensland game. Mint.
What more can you want?
It's a beautiful time of year.
Supercars,
Supercars.
chamber music festivals,
Sure. It's beautiful weather.
Ingham Show.
Get out and go for a walk.
Go to the Maze of Mirrors.
Go to the Maze of
Get some vitamin D.
Yep. Love you all.
On the ranch.